The fear of public speaking affects many people, and there are many misconceptions as to why so many people struggle with this and what they can do to get over it. In this video, I'm going to be speaking about the 3 myths that I think are most important to know if you want to get over your fear of public speaking. And if you want to see more videos that will help you to become unstoppable and unshakable in your business or career, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every Friday. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Alyson Franz, and I have helped numerous people break free from their fear of public speaking and many other blocks that were affecting their business and career. I have a much deeper approach than a lot of other coaches in my field, and I love sharing that approach with others, so let's get started. Now, the first myth that I want to talk about is the myth that public speaking is everyone's biggest fear. Now, this might be different from what you've heard before, so let me explain. While the act of public speaking does trigger a lot of fear for many people, it's usually not because they're actually afraid of the speaking. And the reason why is because all fear actually comes from the past. So if you haven't had a bad experience speaking in public, you aren't actually afraid of the speaking. The reaction that you're feeling while you're speaking is actually a culmination of other deeper fears that rise to the surface when you are stepping into your power, owning your truth, and speaking it to many strangers, which is what you do when you are public speaking. When you speak in public, you're exposing yourself. And for a lot of people, it makes them feel vulnerable. Feeling vulnerable can make you feel uncomfortable, because at one point or another, we've all had a moment of vulnerability that did not go so well. We felt judged, criticized, maybe even humiliated, and all of that is coming up subconsciously as you speak to your audience. Therefore, you're not actually afraid of the speaking. You're afraid of being uncomfortable again like you were in the past. And if these fears are holding you back from public speaking, chances are that they are stopping you from speaking your truth and standing in your power in many other ways also. Which brings me to the next myth, which is you'll get over your fear if you follow some good advice. We've all heard advice like, imagine the audience in their underwear, tell a joke to break the ice, buy a new outfit for the occasion. There are loads of tips you can find that people will swear by that will help you to get over this fear. But the truth is that most of this advice does not work. And that is because most of this advice is superficial and doesn't address the deeper roots of the problem. While the people who are giving these tips are well-intended and they might even help a handful of people who take their advice, the tips are based solely on what helped them or someone they know. But what helps someone else will not necessarily help you, and that's because everyone who has fear or anxiety about public speaking is having a unique inner experience. When you experience fear, there is a lot going on subconsciously, and it's different for everyone. So there is no one-size-fits-all solution to this. You'll need to experiment with different techniques. And if you've tried several and none of them have worked, it's time to start thinking about working with a coach so you can finally break free from this fear once and for all. Which brings me to my third myth. The third myth is not everyone can be a public speaker. Now, some people believe that not everyone can be a speaker, but the truth is, everyone can. The top speakers of the world were not born with their talents. The majority of them overcame fears and anxiety about speaking and invested lots of time and money into training to get where they are. So what that means for you is whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, you can be a speaker. And whether you like speaking or not, you can be a speaker. The only requirement to be a speaker is the desire to make a difference in the world. Because if you have this desire, you will need to express your voice vulnerably and in front of the masses in order to make that happen. And public speaking is not just speaking to live audiences. It includes recording videos, doing live streams, writing books, and speaking through other mediums as well. So if you're afraid to do any of those, that's a fear of public speaking. The world needs people to make a difference more than ever. The world is changing, and good will come out of this global pause. As soon as this period of social distancing is over, the world will be hungry to connect and move forward in new ways. So this is the perfect time to get over your fear and get your message ready. So my question to you is, do you enjoy public speaking or do you avoid it? Please tell me in the comments below. Now, if you're avoiding any type of public speaking or you're not sure if you're comfortable with it yet, I created a tool that can help you to get clarity about whether or not you're ready to go out and start speaking. The Speaker Readiness Breakthrough Quiz that I created will help you to get this clarity right away. And you can download it right below this video at the link in the video description. Having this clarity is really important because it will let you know if you're ready to start speaking right away or if you need to work on getting more comfortable speaking before you start giving talks. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. I post a new video every Friday and I look forward to seeing you next week.